Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Dual Destinies, y'all. I'm ready to get J.K. Rowling on the stand here and figure out what the hell's happening. I don't know. She already gave us some testimony that I wasn't too fond of, but I guess now we get to see what she saw and what she heard. Spoiler alert, it's gonna all be lies. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. That doesn't. What? Why? That doesn't make any sense. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Oh, is she saying she didn't see who was there? So in theory, madam, you saw nothing, is what you're telling me.
So the orca displayed the same behavior as during the incident a year ago.
I don't know if I believe all this. That's right, those weren't just simple cries, it was singing. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. It kept headbutting while it sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. What? That's right, it was singing the same song it sang in the aquarium stage show back then. Why does this seem absolutely non-believable? It was singing while it was headbutting. Oh, it was so horrible. Huh. I don't see a single obvious inconsistency in the testimony. What do you mean? The whole thing is shit. It's all a farce. Throw it out. Throw it out of court, I say. It's clear I won't be able to take apart her statements with evidence alone. Well, what do we do then? Mr. Wright, now would be a good time for me to put my skills to work. Oh, we're going to do the mood matrix. Okay, I'm ready. It's time to show what analytical psychology can really do. You seem pretty confident. Let me guess. You noticed a contradiction between the testimony and her emotions? You bet I did. And once we expose it, we just might be able to crack her. I don't know if I want to crack her, but, either way. No, scratch that. Mika will definitely be able to. Then let's give your knowledge of analytical psychology a try. Right, this is the first time Phoenix has done this, I think, so we have to go through it again. You got it, boss. A complete analysis of Miss DePlume's heart coming right up. Get in there. Show it all. Nothing is sacred in this land where everyone can read your minds in some way, shape, or form. Jesus Christ. All right, what do we got? Let's take a look. Killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year ago. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. Okay, there's some surprise there. I guess that seems right. I was calm when I saw it start to headbutt. That doesn't seem right at all. I mean, she says she's calm, but she's also got the sadness there. But when the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. This I would believe that she would have sadness and surprise on when she saw a person floating up. That fourth one, though. I'm wondering if that's the one we need to press or not. Do you see any emotions that seem odd or out of place? Pay attention to not only which emotions you see, but how strong they are, too. An emotion might suddenly get stronger, for example, or you might see it grow weaker. Yeah, that's something we have to definitely make sure we pay attention to. Okay, let me listen to her testimony again. Killer whale's behavior was exactly the same as a year. Well, this one is free. As I approached the pool, the killer whale suddenly started singing. I don't think this one's out. This is the one I'm thinking. Look how strong the sadness is. Why would she be sad if she didn't think that anything there was happening? I'm gonna pinpoint it even though I think this might be wrong. Maybe she's sad because the whale's just headbutting something and it makes her sad. That would make me sad. Wait, did I get it? It was either this one or the next one. Mr. Plume, Orla really frightened you with her headbutting, didn't she? Don't be absurd. I certainly was not frightened by the likes of any killer whale. Then why were you so sad then? It must have been something else that scared her then, boss. However, I do remember being very afraid for some reason while it was doing that. Here's the thing I need to keep reminding myself, because this is not the first time I've done this. I have to remember that sadness can also be afraid. They're both. I think it's both, that blue face. It sounds like maybe you saw something we haven't discussed yet. Take your time and try to remember what it was. What did you see? This is practically turning into a counseling session. Listen, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Everyone's going through it. I saw something. Oh! Ah! remember now. Oh, her noise level. Oh, it's not gone though, so there's more. Okay, good. Now if you could please tell the court what you saw. I saw bright red blood. What? Did you? When did you see that? That's kind of important, madam. The killer whale's ramming caused the victim to bleed. There was a great cloud of blood. Ew. What? Phoenix's face. So freaking good. Oh, hang on. My Discord is like making me laugh so fucking hard. I'm sorry. I should know better than to have it up while things are happening over here, but never mind that. Yes, that's it. That's exactly why I was so sure. Guys, stop memeing in there. I'm trying to record. That's when I knew that the killer whale had killed a person for a second time. What are you talking about, though?
Well, that was a very compelling statement indeed.
Wait a minute, though.
Looking at this again, there does appear to be something that could be a cloud of blood.
Yeah, we can easily see that. So her terror was reaction to blood, was it? That would certainly explain what happened yesterday. Please take a look at this blood-stained coin. Oh, she's one of those people that, you know what? She's like me. I can't take the sight of blood, guys. It's really weird. I'm just one of those people that just can't handle it. Cease and desist! What kind of man shows a lady blood? But like I said, ladies see more blood than men do. You know, on average. But she doesn't like it. She didn't want to see it. I get it. I don't like it either. I was badly injured during an interview once. Ever since then, I've been terrified of blood. Oh my god, girl, same! Not during an interview. I was badly injured once. Had a lot of blood happen. A lot of gruesome. Maybe that's why I can't stand it. I guess that would make sense. The very sight of it dreadfully upsets my delicate sensibility. Same though. Why? Wait a minute. Why am I empathizing with her? Wait, this is not how I expected this to go. This is a bad turn. If Mr. Plume saw blood, then does that mean that Orla really did attack the victim? I don't know. It would appear that orcas are even more vicious than I am. Listen, I don't know about that. So how does it feel to be thoroughly rammed by your own cross-examination, right? Don't know. Would you stop making everything an innuendo? You're distracting me. Maybe that's your plan. Maybe that's like the whole thing. Maybe that's what you're trying to do. I don't know. What do we do now, boss? Ugh, that testimony was not at all what I expected to hear. Well, wait a minute. There's still some discord left in Mr. Plume's heart. There's also my Discord, which is just blowing up at the moment. This stupid memes, you guys. You mean there's more? Yes, but there's no telling what it is. It could be something even more damaging. Oh, we probably should get to the bottom of it though, no? Oh, is there even anything left of our case to damage? Well, in that case, we've got nothing to lose. Let's just frickin' go for it. Well, whatever it is, we have to face it head on. Apply directly to the forehead. Athena, you believe in Orla, right? If so, there's no reason for us to shy away from the truth. I believe in her too. We've got to do this. Yeah, you're right. I know we can handle the truth, whatever it is. So let's delve a little deeper. I'm ready to go deeper, Phoenix. Wait, what? Don't worry about that part. So I'm assuming now that we're going to have to do a different thing. Is it the same though, or has she changed her testimony? Let's see. The killer whale's behavior was exactly the same. As long as I approached the pool, killer whale suddenly started singing. I still think this one is okay. After it started headbutting, oh, this is where the info is. Okay. After it started headbutting, I saw that awful blood and was terrified. Now I think the sadness makes sense. Sometimes when they've changed their testimony, we actually have to pinpoint it again. But I'm not sure. I still think that there might be something in the last one, because there is an info update here. When the pirate hat and victim came floating up, I let out a scream. Do I want to pinpoint the sadness and fear? Because I almost think that it should be there. But there isn't really much else to pinpoint. Why are you sad, though? I'm gonna try it, and if we get a boop, then we get a boop. It's not the biggest deal. Wait, was that actually it? Because I almost think that would make sense. Her fear appears to lessen here at the statement. Oh, again, I'm not looking at it properly. I really have to pay attention to how bad the fear is and the sadness, like going from one to another. That's tripped me up a couple of times so far. Mr. Plume, weren't you afraid when you saw the victim with blood coming out? That's the thing, too. She just said that she is afraid of it. My, that's a very good question. I was shaken after witnessing a murder, yes, but then the blood seemed to disappear. What do you mean? Disappear? Why do you suppose that was? Simple. It was because of the pirate hat. Huh? After the killer whale put the hat on, the cloud of blood disappeared.
Objection!
Wait, what does that even mean? How exactly does that work? Yeah, asking the right questions. How should I know? I'm just telling you what I remember, Blue Boy. Wait a minute. Oh, Phoenix! Are you onto something? I think I might be too. From whom was this blood that Mr. No! What if it came from her because she hit her head? Oh, I don't like that, but I think that's what it is.
Take that!
No, poor baby. Consider this. Maybe the one who was bleeding wasn't the victim. I beg your pardon? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? There was no one else in the pool besides the victim. Whales can bleed? Oh no. Oh, I wouldn't say there was no one else. It is an orca pool after all. What? Then where is this alleged injury on the defendant? I'm not sure, but if it's simply wearing the pirate hat made the blood disappear, it was somewhere on her head and it covered it. Poor baby, though. Then the blood must have been coming from somewhere on Orla's head. She hurt herself. Girl, please, I don't need to see none of that in here. You're supposed to be a woman of mystery. The orca's head, what are you prattling on about now? Please think about it again, Mr. Plume. Think back to what you really saw. Well, that is... the one who was bleeding was not the victim, but the killer whale. I remember now. There wasn't any blood coming from the victim at all. How are you just remembering this now? Oh, poor Orla, though. Oh, man. Oh, that's done it. Okay. Well, we've got to the bottom of something. Bye-bye. We did it. Analytical psychology got us what we needed from her. That was a huge help, Athena. It was also pretty dicey for a while, though.
Well, this is a surprise. The blood the witness saw was the defendant's, not the victim's.
That changes some things. That is correct. And since there was no blood coming from the victim, there's only one thing we can conclude. That what Mr. Plume witnessed was not the moment of the murder, as she claims. Oh, shit. Brr, 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 brr.
Objection!
What is it, baby?
I thought you were unarmed, but it turns out you were concealing a sword all along.
Huh, you like it?
Nevertheless, it is far too dull to cut to the bone.
Oh, I didn't realize you were into that. Well, I'll sharpen it up for you. How about that?
Meaning?
Phoenix, obviously he's flirting with you, duh. Come on, get with the program.
I grant that what the witness saw was not the victim's blood, but it proves nothing. After all, being rammed doesn't always result in it.
Oh my you've got to be fucking shitting me. You've got to be kidding me. I'm sorry for the people that are just listening to this as a podcast, because I know some of you do that. Like a true crime podcast. And I don't finish these gross sentences because they just disarm me completely. Being rammed doesn't always result in a wound that bleeds, does it? Not all the time. Speaking from experience. Wait, what?
Death from internal hemorrhaging is also a possibility.
What kind of shit are you into? Wait, get me off this wild ride. I don't know if I want to be here anymore. He has a point there.
If you wish to challenge me to a duel, you'll need a sharper blade than that, right, Dono?
Listen, I'll get one. I'll get a sharpener. Go to IKEA and get one.
I demand evidence that proves the witness did not see the moment of the murder.
Ugh. There must be something. Think, Phoenix. What do we have? Is Phoenix going to help guide me to this? I hope so. If I'm correct, the victim's death occurred
before De Plume saw it or after? I'm thinking before. I'm still sticking to what I said before, that maybe he was pushed into the tank already dead. He might have sank down. We don't know. And maybe Orla was trying to fix it. Maybe she came along while he was already hidden behind the rock, his dead body. That's what I'm thinking. So in my mind, before makes the most sense, even though I don't know exactly how it happened yet. If the victim was already dead when Orla started her headbutting, then that would mean he died sometime before Miss De Plume was watching her. That's exactly what I think. The events Miss De Plume witnessed took place at around 10:10 a.m. I must have something that can tell us about what happened before. What would tell us what happened before? The security footage, maybe? What was in there again? 10:09, 10:10. Yeah, look. I think this would do it. Is it? I think so. Because we do have it right beforehand. Because the body's there. We've only seen the footage from 10:09 to 10:10, which means there's still footage going further back that we need to check. Exactly. Like, we need to see more than a minute, is the thing. Can we grab it from somebody? Your Honor, I request that all the security footage be played for the court. Why wasn't that a thing in the first place, though?
All of the footage?
All of it. Miss De Plume witnessed the cloud of blood around 10:10 a.m., but I believe the victim was already dead by that time.
So, your assertion is that the murder took place before Miss De Plume arrived?
Exactly. The security camera footage starts at 10 a.m. when the aquarium opened. I believe there's vital evidence in the 10 minutes before. In before they say that they don't have the footage, it was damaged or stolen or what have you. Guys, I'm calling it now. That's happened before. You're quite the gambling man, right, Dana? Are you honestly willing to risk everything on those mere 10 minutes? Listen, a lot can happen in 10 minutes. Let's just be fucking honest. I've bet on slimmer chances before, but when he puts it that way... What you got, Athena? What's wrong? Get him. My boss is no coward, Prosecutor Blackwell. I suggest you get ready to eat humble pie. Man, she is no joke. She's there. Uh-oh. I can't back down now. Nope. The gauntlet was thrown. It's too fucking late, dude.
Well, if the defense is that confident in its importance, Prosecutor Blackwell, the security footage.
You've got it, don't you? And you know. Fulbright.
Roger! I have the rest of the security footage right here! Very well. Please play it for the court.
Please. Please have something for me. God, if it doesn't, though, what do we do?
This is what it looked like at 10:10 a.m. The witness can be seen here. All right, I'll just back the footage up to the beginning now.
We've seen that. Okay. 10:06.
It appears Mr. Plume hasn't arrived yet at this point.
Now to see if I can find something before this point in time. 10:03. Is she okay? She's swimming around? It's hard to tell with this black and white footage. But I didn't see anything. What are you doing over there, friend? You got an itch? Got a little flea? Is that it?
Yup, that's all the footage there is.
Well, Mr. Wright, did you see what you were looking for? No, I would need to look at it again. I didn't see anything, though, offhand. Did you? We got nothing. Well, right, Dana. Those were the 10 minutes you placed your bet on. Did you see anything of significance? No, just you. Did I see anything important? I'd better think about it carefully, but I can't look at it again. In the footage we see, Athena said she also didn't see it. What do I do? I was looking on the ground, I was looking at the whale, I was trying to see anything that might have been there that wasn't there before, but I didn't catch anything. This might be a game over, and I really hope it's not. We could see nothing of importance in that footage. Just as I thought.
Ha 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 ha! You're right about that. That section was completely meaningless.
Well, then what do I do, though?
It doesn't show a thing, that's why I didn't submit it as evidence.
I suppose you would have done that. Wait, Phoenix, what you got? What's wrong? No, it's just the opposite. Phoenix, what did I miss? Help me out.
Huh? What do you mean by that?
In this 10 minutes of footage, something important that should be there isn't there. Detective Fulbright, this footage should have been submitted as evidence. Wait, what are we missing?
What, are you questioning the way I carry out my duty to justice? Mr. Wright, explain yourself, please. What is this important thing that you say should be in the footage?
What do we have? Photo of the body. Can I look at this again? Wait a minute. Oh, wait, what about the money? What about, if we're going with this, should the money be there? When was it there? Oh, I don't know if this is gonna shoot me in the ass or not. What about the coins, though, that we saw at the bottom? Would that be a thing? Oh, I could be wrong here. I'm not sure. Is this right? The important thing we should see in the footage is the victim himself, Jack Shipley. I don't know about you, but I didn't see him get in the pool in that footage. Oh, that's also true. I was thinking about the coins at the bottom, but again, I get the right answer by doing the wrong mental math. But that's also correct. Shouldn't we have seen him drop in at some point? I'm so stupid. Why do I do this? It's because I'm focusing on the wrong thing.
Oh, that's right!
I guess nobody else thought of it either. Well, I feel a little more validated now. If the victim is not shown entering the pool in this footage, it means that he must have been there by the skull rock during those 10 minutes. But no human being can hold their breath underwater for that long.
Wait a minute! Are you saying?
When the security camera started up at 10 a.m., the victim was already dead. Here we fucking go! I also agree with this. I just am too stupid to see it, apparently. Oh, man.
Order in the court. If that's the case, then when was the victim murdered?
I don't know, Your Honor. But we now know it had to have been sometime before 10 a.m. Are we still going with he got hit, like, over the head with a giant sack of coins, too? I think we might be. Therefore, this footage can no longer be called decisive evidence against my client. But there is one else who could have killed the victim. Oh, there's no one else. No, not necessarily. The defense believes that the true culprit may have been human. And we have evidence to back up our theory as well. Do you now? I would be very interested in seeing this evidence. Is that a euphemism? You coming on to me? I bet you would. The defense's trump card. That thing we found during our investigation yesterday. This must be the coins. This has to be that. I wouldn't go so far as to call it decisive, but... yeah, but it's all we have. Now's the time to play it. Here we fucking go.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Please submit your evidence.
Oh, we're doing it. What evidence shows that the crime may have been committed by a human? I'm going with the coins. It's gotta be that, right? This right here.
Take that!
Oh, I hope this works.
What's this? A coin?
Yes, a fake coin used in the aquarium's pirate show. We found it beside the pool. This coin is quite possibly the real murder weapon.
This tiny little coin is the murder weapon? Mr. Wright, if this is another one of your bluffs...
I'm sorry, my voice is breaking so bad. As they say, the bold of the... Oh, I thought they said bald. Not bold. The bolder the presentation, the less confident the solicitor. Listen, get out of here with your words that trip me up. This is no bluff, and this isn't the only coin. There are 300 of these altogether, weighing a total of 7 pounds. This one just happens to have blood on it. Did you have the blood analyzed to see whose it is? Not yet. We probably should have done that, eh? But there were coins scattered all around the body, and the victim had a head wound. Taking these things into account, I believe it has to be the victim's blood. So, to put it together, we have about 7 pounds of coins by the side of the pool. One of them with a blood stain on it. I think the answer is pretty clear here. Your Honor, the defense proposes that the victim was killed beside the pool.
The side of the pool? But if the murder took place there, it would be difficult to say the orca did it.
Yeah, hello? Get with the program, that's the point. Where you been?
I realize you're trying to defend your client, but that theory is just preposterous.
What do you have to say about anything? You're just a visitor, shut up.
How could 300 coins possibly be made to hit someone all at once?
Put it in a bag. It'd be pretty easy if they were in a bag or something of that nature.
And so where is this bag the coins were in?
Unfortunately, Your Honor, we recovered nothing of the sort from the scene. It's possible the culprit took it with them.
They took it?
Well, yeah, if they wanted to cover their tracks, they sure did. The true culprit used the coins as a blunt instrument to commit murder. They then threw the body into the pool before the security cameras started up. And then they left, taking the bag the coins were in with them. They got rid of the evidence that points to a human culprit to pin the blame on Orla. I agree. I agree with everything. Oh my god. That was brilliant, Mr. Wright. That did pretty good, didn't I? Even though I fumbled a little bit there. You found a way to introduce the possibility of a human perpetrator. Yeah, somehow. Let's hope my luck holds out. I wonder why Prosecutor Blackwell hasn't said anything. Who knows what he's thinking? He's either angry or he's maybe he's impressed with me? Oh shit.
The possibility of a perpetrator other than the defendant has now been suggested. But if we hold this possibility to be true, then what did Mr. Plume witness?
That's right. Guys, I'm so sorry. My voice can't continue on like this.
That's right. I saw the killer whale attack the victim. Just like it did a year ago, singing a song.
She keeps bringing that up. I'm assuming that's gonna come into play. I guess there is still that. Even with somebody else as the culprit, Orla's behavior still seems pretty bizarre. I wonder why she did what she was doing the same thing a year ago. But are they really that bizarre? What do you mean? To explain the inexplicable, all we have to do is turn our thinking around. Here we go. Turn our thinking around, huh? Well, it sounds good to me. How do we do that? Time to give the old turn my thinking around method a try. Instead of trying to figure out why Orla did the same thing she did a year ago, I should consider the results that were produced by her behavior this time around. Orla sang a song, did some headbutts, and bit the victim. If the real culprit wanted to shift the suspicion onto her, then they would have needed to give people a reason to think Orla did it in the first place. Oh! Okay, I see.
Mr. Wright, as her lawyer, how do you explain your client's actions?
Not well, I'm afraid. Oh, shit. I believe we should think of it in this way, Your Honor. What kind of effect did Orla's actions have on the case?
Very well. Then why don't you explain it for the court? How did the defendant's actions affect the case?
How did they affect it? What was the effect? Got rid of evidence, killed the victim. Oh. It's either the last one or the first one. Wait a minute, though. Oh shit! Wait, if she did all that, all those motions that she's done. What if someone was there telling her to do something? Or, oh no, I think I'm starting to understand. It created a witness. And you know why? Because I think we have a piece of evidence that points to that. Miss Plume focused her attention on the orca pool because she heard the song. The orca's act of singing a song created a witness. Yeah, dude. She was there making the song happen. That's how she was noticed.
Created a witness?
Isn't it possible that fabricating a witness was the real culprit's true intention? After all, Mr. Plume witnessed two things. She saw Orla headbutt something over and over, and she saw the orca bite the victim. Those two actions of Orla's might have been the real culprit's plot to make the witness think the orca was attacked. What if she was told to do this? What if she was told, like I said? Oh no. Because remember, it's an animal, she's doing some kind of bit. What if she's used to playing? It could be anything like that though, right?
Are you saying that the defendant was being manipulated by the true perpetrator?
Exactly, and that would explain Orla's actions perfectly.
But the defendant is an orca. Is it even possible to manipulate her?
What are you talking about? She's a trained animal, of course it is. She doesn't know any better. Yes, there is a way to manipulate Orla's behavior with the— Shut the fuck up, it's this. It's a whistle for issuing instructions to Orla. Anyone can use one to command her if they know the right signals, which means it was a fucking inside job.
Take that!
Oh shit.
Is this a whistle?
Yes, Your Honor. Trainers at the aquarium use whistles to issue commands to Orla. But, in truth, anyone can do it provided they know the right signals.
Ah, that must be how they get Orla to do tricks for their pirate show.
The true culprit hid the body in a spot that couldn't be seen from the visitors' corridor. Then, when Mr. Plume appeared, they gave Orla the commands. Right, because remember, humans can't hear it. In other words, Orla was manipulated by the culprit to perform a series of tricks. What? That's absolutely a possibility, Phoenix. And as for you, Mr. Plume, you were manipulated by the true culprit to play the part of the witness. Norma de Plume was set up? Norma de Plume? Writer extraordinary? Whoa, a little too close actually, madam. Was used? No. Oh, she fancies herself like too clever for that. Oh my god, has that never happened to any of us? I don't think that's definitely happened to me before. Ma'am, you're about to be naked up in here. Hold your dress closed. I guess it's your coat, but...
Mr. Plume, please do something about your attire.
Oh, that was one wardrobe malfunction I did not want to see. What, her titties flapping around? Phoenix, come on, don't be a baby, man. It happens.
It would appear that we need to shift our suspicion towards someone other than Orla. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have the bloodstained coin analyzed.
You waste your breath? Why, though? You didn't like any of that? I guess even Prosecutor Blackwell can't refute the possibility of a human suspect. You did it, boss. If the crime happened beside the pool, there's no way an Orco could have done it. Now, if only we could find the bag the coins were in. That's really important now.
In light of the new discovery, it would appear that the Orca couldn't have done it.
Exactly, Your Honor. If the blood on the coin proves to be that of the victim, we can unequivocally overturn Orla's accusation.
Objection!
What is wrong? Why aren't you impressed by this? Oh, you broke your chains again, sir. Overturn the defendant's accusation? I think not. Why, what's wrong, pretty boy? Whoa, Phoenix, your hair! Oh my god! That's assault. Throw him out. My hair! My beautiful hair! Listen, you can't just go doing that. Yesterday, a new inmate was brought into the prison. I don't care about your gay-ass prison stories, boy. Okay, maybe I do. He said the moment you relax is when you're most vulnerable.
And what did this man go in for?
He's merely a sneaky thief who enjoys a spot of fishing now and again. Is that a euphemism too? It might be. But Wright down here would be easier to hook than any fish. What are you talking about? Like desperate? Yeah, you're right. It's been a while. Hello, friend. How are you doing? That hawk sure does love the judge's head. Yeah, it's a good perch. What's that then?
What's this? That coin from before and...
Where did that fucking come from? What the fuck? A bag? I don't think I'm gonna like this. This is the coin bag the 300 coins were in. You had that the whole time and you didn't fucking submit it? How is this even allowed? I believe you were looking for this. How did you get that? I never said we didn't find it at the crime scene. You sneaky little shit. The bag had blood on it, so naturally I had it sent to the crime lab. And? Does the blood belong to the victim? I'm assuming it doesn't, since he's so confident. It does indeed, as the blood on the coin. Oh, it does? What? I knew it. So the blood on the coin did belong to the victim. The bag was open and the coins had all spilled out. But the bag alone wasn't proof enough to say that it was used as the murder weapon. What are you fucking talking about, dude? However, thanks to the defense and their coin, I'm more than satisfied that it was. Oh, I can't tell if he's like arguing with me half the time or if he's agreeing with me.
Prosecutor Blackwell, are you conceding that the true culprit committed the murder with a bag of coins?
I shall concede that the victim was put to the pool after his death. However, even with the bag, it doesn't change the fact that it was the Orca that killed the victim. How do you fucking say that, dude? What? How can you still suspect Orla? You said that the true culprit manipulated Orla's behavior. But Orla isn't the kind of orca that would let someone control her. If anything, Orla used the victim's behavior against him to murder him. What? But how could he think that? I mean, I get that he hates her. Are you arguing that the orca manipulated a human being? How would that ever happen? Sir. To prove it, I've summoned another witness. Marlon Rhymes. Take the stand. Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? Ooh, okay. With the way my voice is and everything, I'm going to ask politely that we stop it here. And in the next one, we will get to Rhymes' testimony. I need to hear what's going on with this, but my voice just doesn't have it today. I'm sorry, guys. I really hope it's not too distracting. I want to thank you so much for watching. And I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And I hope to see you guys in the comments in the next episode. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one, everyone. Toodaloo.